Hello friends, welcome to my channel Bengal Commerce. Today I'll be talking to you about the basic concept and overview of GST. Before starting on the topic GST, we should know what is GST. Goods and service tax. So what is goods? The goods. What is goods? The item which we can touch or feel is known as goods. And service, the action of doing something. The action of doing something which we can feel but can't touch is simply known as service. So it is called service. So goods and service. And tax, what is tax? Now which the citizen pay to the government. Each and every citizen of India, whoever comes under income tax, has to pay tax. And that percentage of tax, and the whole percentage of tax goes to treasury of the government, which the government use for public welfare. So we have completed the full form. The concept of the full form of the GST is goods and service tax. What is goods? What is service? And what is tax? Now let's come to the main topic, taxation. Tax is divided into two parts, direct tax and indirect tax. What is direct tax? Income tax means the person. Direct tax. What do you mean by direct normally? Direct means, what do you mean by direct? Direct means straightway. So that is direct tax. So what is direct tax? The tax which we pay in straight away means personal tax. It is income tax. So income tax is known as direct tax. And what is indirect tax? Same. The sales tax, service tax, entertainment tax, customs tax. Why we pay customs tax? The question arises. In our country, the import and export takes place. While import and export takes place, we used to pay duty, custom duty, and within the state or within the country, we pay excise duty. So all the indirect taxes, merged and form a simple tax, that is GST. And GST is further divided into three parts. GST is further divided into three parts. What are those? SGST, CGST and IGST. What is SGST? States Goods and Service Tax. CGST, Central Goods and Service Tax. And IGST, what is IGST? Integrated Goods and Service Tax. It is interstate transaction. Right. So we have completed the basic concept. Now, why and how the GST helps in taxation, a new mode. The difference between the old tax regime and the new tax regime in case of GST. What is the difference? Let us talk about the difference. For example, in the old taxation way, means in the form of indirect taxes, suppose a producer, taking an example as a producer, a wholesaler, right? A producer is producing a goods of rupees 50. Production cost 50 rupees. And while selling it, the producer, while selling it, the good, he added his personal profit of rupees 50. So the overall cost is 100. And the tax charges is 10%, for example. So total cost become 110. So the 110 rupees, the producer is selling a particular product to wholesaler. Again the wholesaler buys a product in 110 rupees. And taking the 110 rupees, the wholesaler also charges personal profit of rupees 10. So overall cost become 120. 10% tax, that is become plus 12, that is 132. Similarly, the wholesaler sells the product to the retailer. Again the retailer takes the cost of 132 rupees plus 10% own profit, 10 rupees own profit. So 132 plus 10 becomes 142 plus tax, that is 14.2, 10% charge. So the overall cost becomes 156.2 rupees of a single producer, means production of a goods. The wholesaler is also giving the tax, the producer is also giving the tax, the retailer is also giving the tax, and the consumer has to pay rupees 156.2 rupees for that particular product. So which is known as tax on tax, that is also known as a cascading effect. This tax on tax is also known as cascading effect, which affect the economy, which affect the production and the price of the particular production or goods. So now with the help of GST, let us see what is the cost become, right? So taking the 50 rupees only, who you have taken in the first, means in the time of producer, 50 rupees. 50 rupees plus 50 rupees producer's own profit, that becomes 100 rupees plus there is the change of game. In before we have to take 10% of tax, for example, but now we will be taking 5, not percentage, 5 rupees. Means in before case we have taken 10%, that is 50 plus 50 is 100 plus 10%, that is 10 rupees. But now we will be taking 50 plus 50 equals to 100 plus 5 rupees. From where did the 5 came? Yes, the 5 is tax on value addition. Means production cost 50 rupees, producer's own profit charges 50, and that valuation charges, and the profit means the tax, the GST, the tax will charge on the tax on value addition. Means 50 plus 50 gives 100 rupees, value added 50 rupees. So charge on 50 rupees, that becomes 5 rupees. Not on the whole cost. 10 rupees, 10% आपका थोड़ा 10% जो हम लोगों ने पकड़ा था, that will be fixed, but not on the whole cost, but only on the value added. So the overall cost become 105. In before case we have to give 110, but now 105. So there is a change in game. Let us go further. So producer to wholesaler. The wholesaler is buying the product for 105. Previous case 110. In this case 105. Plus 10 rupees on profit charges. It becomes 115 plus 1 rupees. Why? Tax on value addition. How many rupees? 10 rupees. Percentage calculated 1 rupees. Means 115 plus 1 becomes 116. In previous case it becomes 132. Now The wholesaler is selling the product for 116. The retailer will buy the product in 116, not in the basis of 132. The retailer will buy the product for 116 plus 10 rupees profit, personal profit, because 126 plus 1 rupees, that is tax on value addition, becomes 127. So there is a hell and heaven difference between 156.2 rupees and 127. So in the previous case, the consumer have to pay rupees 156.2, but in now, with the help of GST, the consumer have to pay only 127 rupees. There is one nation, one tax. There is no tax on tax, and there is no cascading effect. Right? So this is the overall concept of GST, that is goods and service tax. There are many categories of GST. Many categories. It's percentage categories wise. That is GST is charged in the basis of 0% also, 5% also, 12.8% and 28%. So in this video, I've talked about the overall theme of the concept of GST. And in my next video, I'll be talking about the categories of GST and the game of this percentage. What are the products that comes in 0%, 5%, 12.8% and 28%? What are the products that comes under these categories and why? So in the next video, I'll be talking about the categories of GST. And for today's class, in today's video, over. Thank you. Please subscribe. If you like my video, please don't forget to subscribe and share too. Thank you.